interesting for me. And I hope that you're gonna learn a lot for tonight. Okay, and you're going to realize something after our class. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let's do the interest here. Okay, let's follow IMP. I want you to look at the triangle first, and maybe you try to think, what is our topic for tonight?
About blank.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Look at this triangle, not the flowers, of course. I want you to look at the triangle. I put a triangle in here because we're going to talk about this triangle later.
I think it's about environment.
Environment. How did you say that it's about environment, Fungan?
Because I think environment related green. I think that.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. The green one. That's a nice try. And how about Ling An? Can you guess? Hello? I think I cannot hear you, Ling An. Trong and Chang. Can you guess our topic? Okay, well, I think no one. So I will only have one student left here. It will be Fung An. I will kick all of you out of the screen. Now, I'm gonna show you something, and maybe this one is video. You're gonna find out our topic for tonight. Okay.
Summer after high school when we first met, we make out in your Mustang to Radiohead, and on my 18th birthday we got matched.
เด็กมีปัญหาเห็นว่าชื่อ TK เพิ่งย้ายเข้ามาก่อนเธอแป๊บเดียวเห็นเขาเมาส์กันว่า
So, can you guess what is our topic for tonight?
It's about
so noisy. I'm so sorry.
I think it's about love between two TF.
What?
I think it's about love between two TF.
Yes, okay, great job. For tonight, we're going to talk about love. That is our topic for tonight. And yes, can you see the screen? Ling An, Chang, Trong, Phương An, Chang, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so for tonight, we're going to talk about love, and I think everyone has love, right? So that's why I said earlier, if you're not gonna talk tonight, I'm going to kick you out because everyone can talk about their love. So yes? Okay, now let's learn something about love. First, of course, yeah, last time we talked about depression. Now, let's talk about love. And yes, here is a description of love. What is love? So love comes from so long, from the Greek word agape, means love, of course, and so on. Do you have your own meaning for love? What is love for you? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you that one before we end the class. You have to tell me your own meaning of love later on, because we're gonna talk about a lot of, different types of love for tonight. And of course, about the triangle too. So of course, in science, we also have love in science. So in science, we define love as this one. The initial happy feelings of being in love is stimulated by 3 chemicals in the brain. So we have noradrenaline, dopamine, phenylethylamine. Okay. Love is the emotion experienced when oxytocin is released in the brain. But first, I want to ask everyone, is our heart in control of our feelings? Is our heart has something to do? The heart, okay, the heart inside, okay, the body organ, the body organ is in control of our feelings. What do you think?
My feelings is controlled by both heart and brain.
You mean your voice? I mean, like, for example, we are sad. Is our heart responsible for what we feel? Like, for example, oh, my boyfriend broke up with me. My heart is tearing apart. Or I will have a heartache, something like that. Is it real? Someone you like says, oh, Fung An, I like you so much. And you say, Fung An, I don't like you. And then that guy will say, oh, you stabbed me in my heart. It hurts. Do you think that's real?
Yeah, but I don't think all of my feelings is controlled by my heart.
Okay, yes, actually, but it's not the heart that's in control, but our brain. As you see, the feeling or the emotions are controlled by our brain. As you see in here, the 3 chemicals in the brain. These are the 3 parts or the 3 chemicals that helps us to feel something. Okay, like the feeling of happiness. And of course, the hypothalamus. This one. Okay. So if you love someone, don't say, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, because it's not true. It's not true because your heart is not responsible for what you feel. And you can say, instead of saying that, maybe you can say, I love you from the bottom of my hypothalamus, because your hypothalamus is responsible for your feeling. All right, anyway, we're not talking about science. Okay, now let's talk about the meaning of love. I can see Trung. Yes. Please read the English meaning of love.
Is an instant of feeling of deep affection.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Trong. So we are going to talk about this one by one because there are 8 different kinds of love. We're going to talk about this one. But if we're going to talk about biblically, okay, the biblical one and the shortest one, if they ask you what is love, you can say, oh, love is God. Say that one. Or love is your religion. Love is my religion. Love is my family. Okay, you can say that one. And of course, in the Bible, we can find the longest one, but we're not going to talk about this one. Okay, I think there's a song with this one. The long love is patient. And now, let's talk about, for you, what is love? Can you think? What is love for you? I don't ask you to say the name. Okay, maybe you can think of an instance that you have to love. Okay, I'll give you an example. For me, love is when I'm very busy and then my mom will prepare a glass of milk for me. I think that's love. Now I give my meaning of love. That's an example for me. Okay, now how about you? Can you tell me what is love for you? Chang.
Love is
Love is unexplainable. Okay, but okay, so I think I'll give you more time to think of that because we're going to talk more about this one. All right, so let's learn some words for today. According to ancient Greek, there are 4 types of love. The first one is agape or unconditional love. Have you heard of this one?
No.
No. When we say agape or unconditional love, that means it's the love that is unselfish.
Ooh.
Okay, unconditional. Like you don't ask someone to love you back. You just want them to love you. I mean, no, I mean to love them. You just want to love them. You don't expect them to give you the love. Okay, that's why it's unconditional love. And this one involves, sorry, I have to answer my mom. Okay, this one involves the commitment. The commitment, that means like the promise that you said that, okay, I will love you no matter what happened. Something like that. Okay, that's unconditional. Number 2 is the eros, romantic love or romantic love. This one involves, I think you know what does it mean with this one. Okay, so when we say eros, it's like the love that is passionate. Okay, you like love dating and so on. Is it intense? Okay, and then we got the philia or the affectionate love. This one represents the love between friends. Okay, the love between friends, but is love between friends, philia. But I think there's a platonic love also. And then we got the philothea or philothea. Okay, the self-love. This is the most selfish love. You only love yourself. Okay, you believe I love myself, I love this one. Okay, so you have a self-love. It means philothea. Okay, you don't love others because you believe that loving yourself is enough. That is philothea. And then we got storge. This one is familiar love. This one is similar to philia, but the difference for storge is for the older people, like business partners. They only like become friends and they're loving each other because they have business, something like that. They work as a friend. And then we got the pragma or enduring love. No matter what happened, even if you're hurt, you still stay in that relationship or in that love. And then this one is very common, I think, to teenagers like you, the ludus or the playful love. This one comes when you like someone, or like, how do I say this one? There's another term for this one. I forgot the term. But yeah, the lotus love comes like with teenagers. You just have a crush with someone, but as time goes by, it will fade away or it will disappear. That is playful love. Like today, oh, I like him. Tomorrow, you don't like him anymore. something like that. Okay, that's why it's called playful love. And then the last one is the mania or obsessive love. I think you know what is one. This is the love that is very dangerous. Like a person really loves another person that she or he will do anything to get that person. Okay, that's why it's obsessive. I'm sorry, I forgot with this one. With the pragma, an example for pragma is your grandma or grandpa. Okay. The love that grows old. Like they said, the forever. Okay, forever love, something like that. Okay, so I think you have different love. So these are the 8 types of love according to ancient Greeks. And yes, according to ancient Greeks as well, we got 5 love languages. Okay, 5 love languages. But yeah, because according to Chapman, each us give and receive love, but in a different way. So sometimes, why do we need this one? Why this one is important? Because let's say that boyfriend, girlfriend, or teacher, student, or mom, dad, or daughter, mom, they fight because they don't understand the language of love. Okay, so let's of course understand what are the 5 languages of love. The first one is the words of affirmation or affirmation. This one is you just want someone to say to you good things like, oh, you did great. Okay. Oh, you're so beautiful today. Oh, wow, congratulations. You're so smart. You got 100. So that is another language of love. Okay, because sometimes people say like, oh, my teacher didn't say this one. My teacher doesn't love me. So a person needs a word of affirmation. Okay, the second one is the act of service. This one is the showy part. You show like my example earlier. I say, my mom gives me a glass of milk. So that's acts of service. And then receiving gifts, quality time, of course, you always make time. Number 4 language of love is very common for mother, father, or parents, kids relationship, because the parents are too busy with work, so they don't have the quality time or the time to spend together. And then the last one is the physical touch, like cheeks to cheek, kiss to kiss, lips to lips, something like that. And yes, those are the 5 languages of love. Now, I want you to write, pick at least, okay, 2 or more languages of love that you had. I want you to pick 2 or more languages of love that you had or you're having right now. And yes, let's talk about that. I give you 5 minutes to think. Pick 2 or more languages that you have. Okay? So now it's 7:23. You will finish at 7:28. Okay? Okay, I give example for all. The language of love that I receive. Finish? Chang, are you okay, Chang? Can you follow?
I'm okay.
Yes, can you follow?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Tell me if it's too fast or you don't understand something. True? Fuan, are you done now? Fuan? Dengan? Okay, I think we can start now. Yes? Let's start with, who can start? Please raise your hand. Of course, it's Feng An who will start. Yes? Because you're the one who's not unmuted. Feng An, can you start? Hello? Can you hear me? I think she cannot hear me. Trung, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, please share.
I think it's the act of service and receiving gift.
Okay, can you tell me an example of that?
Act of service such as my mom bought me a bag to school. Receiving gift the is the choice or the love from my mother or father. Yes.
All
I think
right, thank you, Trung. Well, I think it's a language, some example languages of love. Well, see, we always receive love every day. We're not just aware of it. Okay, how about Chang? Chang? Come on.
I think it's acts of survival and
And
receiving gift.
receiving gifts. Okay, Chang, can you tell me an example that you receive? Oh, you have the language acts of service and receiving gifts?
Acts of survival is my mother always take care of me when I sick.
Mm-hmm.
Receive gift. My father gave me an electric scooter.
Okay, yes. All right, thank you, Chang. What about Ling An?
I choose number 2 and 3.
2 and 3 also. So can you give me example?
I'll I choose 3 and 4. I'm
3 and 4. Okay. Okay, Ling An, give me example.
3. When my birthday, my friend bought me books,
Mm-hmm.
and 4, I go to the beach with my family. Yes.
Okay, Ling An. And of course, Feng An. Feng An.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, now can you talk about the love or language of love that you receive?
Oh, I can't hear you. What you saying?
We're talking about the language of love, like the example I gave. So you pick 2 or more languages that you had and tell us
Let
an
me
example
out,
of it.
and then I will come back.
I think she left the group. She just left the group. I think her connection is not good. All right, so Ling An, Trung, and Chang, we're going to do a poll question here. And, oh, what happened? Can you see the poll?
Oh, what?
Can you see it? No?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I'm going to type an example and you're going to pick which language of love is it. Okay, for example, I have my mom. My mom gives me a glass of milk when I'm very busy studying. And then you're going to say if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay? Okay, let's start with the first one. My teacher says motivating and good things that I do in class. Now you have to choose. It will pop up in your screen. Okay. Only 2 answered. Where are the 2? Okay. The answer, I think I can only see 1. Ah. Okay, the answer is number 1. Okay, the answer is number 1. Words of affirmation, because I think all of you answered 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you choose 1 for words of affirmation, 2 for acts of service, 3 for receiving gifts, 4 for quality time, and 5 for physical touch. Now, let's do another one. Okay, then the question is, my friend always gives me luxuries like my favorite cake and jewelries. Okay, very good. It's receiving gifts. Okay, next one. I think someone answered. Someone still answered number 2. Okay, should be receiving gifts. Okay, the next one. I always kiss my mom and dad on their cheeks whenever they buy me my favorite toy. Okay, only 2 answered. Okay, for this part, 1 didn't answer yet. Who didn't answer? Okay, so there are 2 answers here. It can be number 3 or number 5. Okay, well, I think we can go to the next part now. This time is we're going to talk about J. Roberts triangular Sternberg, but I think it's better if we're gonna do the poll for the next part. Okay, so I'm gonna show this one here. And this time I want you to write the answer in the chat box. Okay, so just write 1 if you answered agape or unconditional love. 2 if you answered eros or romantic love. 3 if you answered philia. 4 for self-love. 5 for storage, and 6 for pragma. 7 for ludus, 8 for me. Okay, so I'm going to ask something and you're gonna tell me which one. The first one. This one is described as the toxic relationship where there's an imbalance of affection and one person can do everything even if it's not good anymore. What type of love is this? Can you type the answer? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. can't see anyone answered. You can type in the chat box. Okay, Fungan answered 8. Yes, okay, it's number 8. Why only Fungan answered? Okay, the next one. This one is called the love that is without expectation, or asking someone to love you in return. An example of this is Mother Teresa or Jesus Christ. Yes, that means loving everyone with kindness, but no expectation in return. What kind of love is this? Only Fungan is answering. Okay, it's number 1. I can only see Fungan answering anyway. Okay, now let's move to the next one now, I think. Before we run out of time. So we got 5 languages of love now. And let's go to Sternberg. This is the triangle I showed you earlier. So the triangle has only 3 parts, and it's intimacy, passion, and decision. So this this 3 goes with each other. So if you have intimacy, it can lead to decision or commitment, or it can lead to passion. And if you have passion, maybe it can lead to decision or commitment. But for decision and commitment, it encompasses the 2 parts of the triangle, which is the intimacy and passion. And that is what we call the perfect love. Now, J. Steinberg also has types of love. Okay, and consummate love. This one is similar to the Greek love. For the non-love, this is 0. That means no love at all. Liking, that means you just like it. Just like the person, but no love. Infatuated love is like you have a crush on someone, but tomorrow, not anymore. Empty love means you just go there for, it's the same with storage. I think it's similar for storage. Okay, and this one is same with Eros. Eros love. Companionate love. Oh no, sorry, this one is storage. For the business partners only. Empty love is you only love someone because you have a promise or commitment. For example, divorce partners. They only stay to each other because they have a kid for the sake of that. Or let's say the arranged marriage. That is empty love. And then I'm not sure with Pharaoh's love. Forgot this one. Consummate love is the forever one. Yeah. Like your grandma and grandpa. The love that lasts long. Okay, so I think this one will be your homework. You're going to differentiate the Greek love and J. Sternberg. Maybe you can search for meaning of this one and compare them. Unselfish love. We should have the listening part, but okay, this one is in Korea. I'm sorry, I have to say this one. In Korea, they have the word that is love for a friend. But in English, we don't have that kind of word. So we just say jung. Jung is, yes, the love between friends. Because Now when we say I love my friend, it's different meaning. But in Korea, it's just normal that you love your friends and you say I love you to your friends, and they call that Jung. Okay, I think this one. Okay, we can skip this one and go back to this one later on. Let's try to, no, not this one. Okay, you're going to listen to a topic. Sorry, I will send these questions in the chat box. First, number one. Sorry, it's so noisy in my room. It's so noisy. Okay, number 2 and number 3. Okay, please give me the answer later for these 3 questions. I'm gonna play the audio. You will listen. Can you hear me? Okay, so, oh no, my definition is not good. You can read the questions first. There are only 3 questions and you're going to answer that. Okay.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary, baby.
It's been 1 year since we got married. It was so fast.
Yeah, and I love you so much.
Really? What do you love about me?
Well, you're beautiful, smart, with a wonderful personality.
What else?
I also think you're sexy.
You're embarrassing me.
You asked.
I love you so much. I'm so happy and I think we have a wonderful marriage.
Me too. Let's make every year better and better.
Did you hear it? Can you hear it? Hello, can you hear it? Okay, I'm gonna repeat. I think you can see it on the screen here, but yeah, I'm just gonna put this one here so you can listen to it. Okay, next one.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary, baby.
It's been 1 year since we got married. It was so fast.
Yeah, and I love you so much.
Really? What do you love about me?
Well, you're beautiful, smart, with a wonderful personality.
What else?
I also think you're sexy.
You're embarrassing me.
You asked.
I love you so much. I'm so happy and I think we have a wonderful marriage.
Me too. Let's make every year better and better.
Okay, so let's try to answer the first one. What do they celebrate? Chang? Ling An, you want to answer, Ling An?
I can't hear.
You can't hear it?
Yes.
Okay, I will repeat again. I'm not sure when you can hear it.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary, baby.
It's been 1 year since we got married. It was so fast.
Yeah, and I love you so much.
Really? What do you love about me?
Well, you're beautiful, smart, with a wonderful personality.
What else?
I also think you're sexy.
You're embarrassing me.
You asked.
I love you so much. I'm so happy and I think we have a wonderful marriage.
Me too. Let's make every year better and better.
Did you hear it now, Lian? Still no? Class, can you hear it?
Yeah, the number the
No.
number 2.
Sorry?
I can hear the number 2.
Oh no, no. It's only one listening part, but yeah. Okay, so maybe let's just try to answer because we're running out of time now. So they celebrate anniversary. What does the husband love about the woman? Trung?
The husband love about the woman is her beautiful, smart, wonderful personality, and sexy.
Wow, very good listening, Trung. That's right. And how long are they married? Chang? One, because say anniversary. 1 year means anniversary, one anniversary. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna show you the text and okay, please try to answer or maybe ask some questions with this one here. I'm going to ask. Okay, so what is this conversation about? Phương An?
I think it's about the boy that saying to his friend that he fall in love with one girl.
Yes, okay, about a boy who likes, yeah, okay, falling in love and so on. Okay, and it's about the girl in econ class. Now, I will give you your homework. This one is your homework. You're going to do writing, but I think I'm gonna make a Google Classroom for this one because I want you to practice more on writing. So I want to get your Gmail. Can you send me your Gmail or tell me your Gmail now? Oh, or maybe send it to me in Zalo. Can you send your Gmail account? Do you have Gmail? All of you got Gmail account? Yes. Okay, so please send your, okay, thank you. What's this one? Pungan. So I'm gonna add you, I will make a group for our homework and I want you to attach a file in our writing part because the live worksheet is messed up with the paragraph form and I want to check about the paragraph too. Oh my God, there are many numbers. Okay, thank you. Probably. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone for this one. So I will make a group in our Google Classroom and I will attach this file to you. Now I got your Gmail. Let's talk about the deadline of this one. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, your homework is you're going to talk about love and you're gonna write 100 to 120 words. You're going to write about your love for something, okay, not someone. I want to say something like your study, your hobbies, your book, movie, or songs, or let's say your phone, something like that. Okay, but in your paragraph, you should answer all these three questions here. What is the thing you love? Why is it important? And why is it your love? And then explain how is this thing helps or help you, yeah, in your life, or what are the benefits of these things. Okay? Do you have question? Linh An, Phương An, Trung, Chang, do you have question?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Since you don't have question, then let's talk about the submission. When is the deadline? When do you think you can finish this one? Do you think 1 week is a bit long? Okay, I want you to send Saturday. Okay, it's long. Okay. Saturday, you have to submit before Sunday. Okay, before Sunday, but not on Sunday. If you submit on Sunday, that is late. And if you send it before Friday, no, before Thursday. If you submit it before Thursday, you get extra point. Okay? Are we clear with that? Chang, can you tell me what is your homework, Chang? So, when is the deadline? Linh An? Phương An?
The homework is talk about every day about it, and the deadline is before Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. So please try your best to write. Okay. You don't need to make it very long. Okay. As long as you answer the 3 questions. I'm not very strict with this one, but I just want you to practice more in class. So we're going to do this one. Okay. And yes, if you have question, you can ask now. Question. 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 No. If you don't want to ask, I will ask.
Oh.
No more. Well, I think so far tonight, you speak, all of you spoke, so I'm happy, but I'll be happier if you speak mostly in the class. All right, so next class, we're going to continue with this topic and then complete the exercises, and then we will move to another one and some listening exercise. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Phương An, Chang, Trung, and Linh An for tonight's class. And I hope you learned a lot from this class. And I will see you next class. Okay?